My voice has recovered since yesterday's big boy edition of Crypto Espresso. Let's see what we have today. Well, I guess I wasn't planning on using my vocal cords this weekend anyway. That's right, I'm your host Andrew, and this is Crypto Espresso, your massive daily deluge of caffeinated crypto headlines. I'm a professional, Andrew. We've trained for this. First up, Hodlonaut has won a high-stakes trial in Norway against Craig Wright, the self-proclaimed inventor of Bitcoin. A court ruled that Hodlonaut's tweets, where he accused Dr. Wright of being a fraud and a scammer, were not unlawful. The Australian entrepreneur will now have to pay $380,000 in legal costs. In her ruling, Judge Helen Engebriston said it isn't unusual for strong words to be used on Twitter, and thousands of posts similar to Hodlonaut's had also been written. Overall, the judge said that Graneth's statements have a core of allegations of a factual nature. However, the court chose not to take a position on whether Dr. Wright actually is Satoshi Nakamoto, because it has no bearing on the outcome of this case. Back in 2019, when Dr. Wright had vowed to sue trolls and haters, he ended a blog post with the words, "Welcome to law." For Hodlonaut, revenge was a dish best served cold. After the ruling landed, he tweeted, "I won. Welcome to law." The president of Bitcoin Magazine, Mike Germano, said years of Craig Wright using the legal system to harass and silence the truth has ended. Halvor Manshaus, who represented Dr. Wright in Norway, has vowed to appeal the verdict, adding, "Private citizens should enjoy the same protection on Twitter as on other media platforms. Anonymous online bullying and harassment risks having a chilling effect on meaningful debate." Crypto personality Layah Heilpern has blocked fellow Bitcoin podcaster Peter McCormack after a kerfuffle on Twitter. She had written a tweet that claimed rainbow flags were everywhere in London and every single person was woke. McCormack shot back by arguing the city is nothing like this at all and warned that she was starting to sound like far-right commentator Katie Hopkins. He went on to claim that her tweet was a bigoted dog whistle and teased Heilpern by tweeting a picture of a rainbow flag flying in Edinburgh. That didn't go down well. She claimed McCormack was purposefully mischaracterizing her for clout and alleged that he was trying to cancel her by making up lies that she's homophobic. More online fighting as Bankless co-founder Ryan Sean Adams has also taken a swipe at the YouTuber BitBoy Crypto, suggesting that this influencer doesn't know what he's talking about. And BitBoy reacted furiously when he saw the tweet during his show and started shouting into the microphone. He called Sam Bankman-Fried and Brian Armstrong devils and claimed that they were trying to permanently ruin the crypto space. Adams reposted a clip of the Rant's colorful language by saying, "Today, the Alex Jones of crypto went on a coke-fueled tirade about my glasses. How's your day going?" Adams went on to invite BitBoy onto a Bankless show, mischievously writing, "Hoping you'll waive your customary $40,000 fee." Twitter has been rocked by a new report that suggests that Elon Musk is planning to lay off 75% of its workforce. The billionaire's move would see the social network's headcount dwindle from 7,500 to just 2,000. According to the Washington Post, redundancies of this scale would have a huge impact on Twitter's ability to control harmful content and prevent data security crises. But the newspaper says that big cuts were on the horizon anyway, even if Musk's $44 billion takeover fell through. Executives were already planning to slash 25% of the workforce in a bid to save $800 million, with the report suggesting this is why Twitter was so keen for the deal to go ahead in the first place. The social network's staff have been told that nothing is confirmed. And finally, for over a year, El Salvador's president has been regularly using taxpayer money to buy Bitcoin, an investment that, well, if you've been paying attention, hasn't really worked out that well. And according to a new extensive poll, 77% of the population want Nayib Bukele to stop. Jose Simeon Cañas Central American University performed an extensive poll gauging the mood of El Salvador on a number of issues, not just Bitcoin. But over a year after Bitcoin was adopted as legal tender, 76% of those polled said they haven't used Bitcoin to make purchases or payments this year. When asked whether they thought the controversial Bitcoin law had been a success, 66% said it had been a failure. Women and people over the age of 56 were most likely to disapprove. And human beings aged 0 to 150 are most likely to approve of liking this video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and clicking on that little bell icon to get buzzed whenever a new Crypto Espresso video goes live. Lots of internet fights on this episode, so let's just all compliment each other in the comments, okay? On yesterday's comments, Back to Crypto posted, "The best of the best as always. Thank you. No. Thank you, Back to Crypto. Pass on that power of positivity." And if you want to know what the world needs now, and what there's just too little of, ask Alex in the description below. In addition to being a love expert, Alex also knows a thing or two about today's headlines and crypto in general. And that does it for today's episode and the week. I'm going to be taking a little trip for the next 9 or 10 days, so no Crypto Espresso for a bit. I think I'm gonna be sipping on a crypto matcha instead. もう一度僕はアンドルです。これはあなたの見出し、そして皆さん、週末です。さよなら。